Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Atmaflow. Today, I was asked if you practice pranayama, you always have to combine it with asana, with hatha yoga. Otherwise, you get too much air, too much vata dosha, and you will be not grounded and more spacey. And it's partially true if you're vata from constitution, already vata, more airy. And if you only practice energizing techniques without, after calming down the breath, focusing the mind within, the awareness within, that you ground yourself, then it can be too energizing, that's true. But as one of my teachers told me, the amount we practice pranayama is such small, we will not have this experience that we do too much. Of course, it could be that you have some psychological issues or schizophrenia or some other mental health related issues. Then you should be cautious about pranayama and maybe consult with someone who knows you or treats you. But in general, it's more a myth that pranayama is dangerous, especially in the way we breathe. Also today during the class, like for strong breathing techniques like Kapalbhati, Bastrika, fire, breath of fire, you shouldn't be pregnant over 3 months. If you have problems with high blood pressure, had a recent brain surgery or heart surgery, like stuff like this, it's not recommended to practice the strong breathing techniques, but the calming breathing techniques you can always practice, especially also before night. You shouldn't practice energizing techniques. If so, then always end with something calming. In today's session, we will gonna do more the traditional way. We start with Kapalabhati, what is actually not a pranayama. Kapalabhati belongs to the Shat Kriyas, to the purificatory processes, like you clean your nose in the morning with neti, Kapalabhati, or you look in a candle and observe the flame, like you purify your eyes. And Kapalabhati is really good for digestion, to improve the Agni, the fire, and it also brings the energy up. So it's really an opening technique for later, deeper pranayamas. Like before you practice Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, Anulom Vilom, it's recommended before to practice Kapalabhati to really open up, and then it's much more easier to perform Nadi Shodhana. And Nadi Shodhana is also, it purifies the nadis. Nadi means the subtle energy channels. Shodhana, the cleansing. So you cleanse your nadis. And then we're going to do the breath of fire, Bastrika, not Kapalabhati. It's not the breath of fire. Sorry, I have to disappoint you, because Kapalabhati means shining skull. And Bastrika means the bellows breath, like a bellow. And this is the original breath of fire. And after that, we're going to do 2 or 3 rounds of Pramari Pranayam. Pramari means the bumblebee. And this is also the greatest pranayama to go into deep meditation. Actually, it says who practices Pramari Pranayama, he will be the Raja Yogi, he will be the king of all yogis, and he will experience Ananda. Ananda means happiness, joy, bliss, spiritual ecstasy. So with this pranayama, it's very powerful. You will go into deeper layers within yourself, and you can experience actually that you're not this body, that you're not even the mind, that you're a spiritual being inside this body having a human experience. And this only with one breath already. So we're going to do 2 or 3 rounds of that, ending with a short meditation. And then we try to take this state of being with us during the day or even late at night. It's also very helpful that we have a very rejuvenating, refreshing, healthy, and deep sleep. We start with a short warm-up. Inhale, bend your head on the side, your elbows facing towards the ground, and Feel a slightly stretch on the neck area. We just want to open up the neck, the shoulders, the back. Bring a twist into the spine, the hips, so that prana energy can flow better. Inhale, release. Go to the other side. Drop the elbow. Inhale, release. Interlay your fingers. Bring it in the back of your head. And drop your head down towards the ground. Your elbows facing also towards the ground. And an opening in the back side of your neck. Inhale, release. Drop your head backwards and then tighten your jawbone that it creates some tension here in the throat area. Tighten it forward and up. Inhale, release. I can recommend you to sit on a cushion. It will help that your hips are higher than your knees so you can breathe properly. Inhale, raise your arms, and as you exhale, you come towards your side. Lean on your elbow. Your hand is facing forward in a 90-degree angle. And feel the stretch, the opening on the side of your rib cage. Inhale, make yourself longer, and exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale towards the other side. Then interlay your fingers like this, or make it fists, and then start rotating. Small circles or big circles, doesn't matter so much. Just find your own space, your own rhythm, the opening up the upper back, the shoulders, the chest area. Change the directions. And release. Inhale, rotate your hands inwards. Come into a stretch for a moment. Exhale, rotate outwards. Left hand on your right shoulder, right hand behind your back. Come into a twist. Hold for 1-2 seconds. Inhale, rotate inwards. Exhale, rotate outwards. Right hand on the left knee. Hold for a moment. And 2 more rounds like this. Then come into a stretch. Lengthen your arms, your hands facing towards the sky, towards the ceiling, and drop your shoulders back towards your body. Bring your rib cage, your belly in and up, and lengthen your body. And release slowly. back on the cushion. I didn't attain perfection in yoga yet, so I still need to use some preps in order to sit properly. You can also sit on a chair. Avoid lying down. It's important that we sit up straight, so we're more focused, more clear, not so tired. In some cases, in some techniques, it's also okay to lie down, especially in the evening, before you go to bed. But otherwise, sit on the cushion, on the floor, on a chair, whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay, I want you now to close your eyes and slowly focus on your breathing. Inhalation, exhalation. Find your own tempo, your own rhythm. You can't do anything wrong. It's just breathing. Keep your spine straight and the rest of the body is relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed, your arms, your hands, your upper and lower back, your abdominal area, your sitting muscles and your legs, feet. Keep them relaxed. Your face muscles are relaxed. Your skull, your forehead, your eyelids. And keep a gentle smile on your lips. And smilingly observe your body, your state of being. Now rub your hands together, make them nice warm. And place one hand on the belly, the other hand on the chest area, on your heart center. And then for 4 seconds, breathe into your belly, up to the diaphragm, into the top parts of your lungs. The connection was lost for a moment, but I'm back. And keep on breathing, counting 4 seconds in and 6 seconds out. I want you now, after each inhalation, to hold the breath for 2 seconds and then exhale again for 6 seconds. Four seconds in, 2 seconds hold, and 6 seconds out. Keep your eyes closed and release your hands, place them on your knees. And find your own breathing rhythm without counting and without any breath hold. Feel the expansion in the belly, up to the diaphragm, into the top parts of your lungs. This is called yogic breathing, 3-step yogic breathing. Whenever you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes again. We just reduced the amount of breaths from 12 to 16 breaths in a minute to 6 breaths, even to 5 breaths in a minute. That means 50% we saved prana, life energy. And at one day, we breathe approximately 22,000 times. So this was, it will help you in any way when you breathe like this to reduce stress, to find inner balance, inner guidance, to tap into the parasympathetic nervous system, to come out of the fight, flight, and freeze response, to get more clarity, to be grounded, and to be more healthy with their chest, and so many more benefits. So use this technique whenever you can, and take 2 to 3 deep breaths. That's all it takes. Advanced pranayama is exactly like this. You take 1-2 breaths and you go very deep. The other pranayama techniques is just to open up. It's for beginners, but advanced pranayama is actually Brahmanda pranayama, where you stop breathing, where you just observe the breath. This means pranayama, to hold back prana. All the techniques I will show you now in this video, I also have videos on my channel. I will put the link in the description below, so you can get a more detailed explanation. The techniques are very simple. I will explain them also now, but if you want to go a little bit deeper and want to know more, then just check out my videos. If you're completely beginner, that's also fine. You can still continue. If you're already more advanced, then it's so much easier for you as well. The first pranayama technique will be Kapalabhati, means the shining skull breathing. So we're bringing the energy, all the energy up to our crown. When you practice Kapalabhati, you will look like a young boy, like 16-year-old young boy, because all the energy, all the prana transforms into ojas, into spiritual energy. It also improves the digestion, the fire of digestion. The technique itself is just an active exhalation and a passive inhalation, like this. The focus is only on the belly. When you breathe, you don't breathe with your whole body. We inhale, we exhale fully, and then we start pumping out all the prana. Every one of us has a different speed. You can do 1 breath every 2 seconds, every 1 second, or 2 breaths in 1 second, or even faster. Advanced Kapalabhati would be like. But that doesn't mean you get less or more benefit. According to your level, you practice very carefully. Don't breathe too fast. It doesn't do you any good. Go with your own tempo, with your own speed. So we're gonna do 1 second, 1 breath. First round, we do 30 breaths. Second round, we do 50 breaths. And the third round, we will still decide how far we can go. If you feel any shortness of breath, any discomfort or any pain, or you feel dizzy at all, then just stop and find your own breathing rhythm. Don't overdo it. 10 breaths is also fine. If you can do 10, that's fine. If you can do 100, that's also fine. If you can do 1,000, that's even more fine, even better. So we start with an inhalation, and also doing the technique, close your eyes and bring the awareness to the third eye. You want to pump the energy up physically and mentally, and only contract your belly, your abdominal area. You don't need to do anything else. The rest of the body is completely relaxed. Okay, Take 2, 3 breaths, and then we're going to start. Close your eyes and just follow my rhythm of breathing. You just tap into the same exhalation and inhalation ratio. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Five more. Exhale. Hold the breath for a few seconds, or as long as you comfortably can. And then inhale fully. And hold the breath. You can squeeze Mula Bandha, the perineum muscle, if you're familiar with that. And keep the focus between the eyebrows. And whenever you feel the urge to breathe, you just let go and find your own breathing rhythm. Keep your eyes closed and follow your breath. Focus your awareness on the breathing. Wonderful. Round number 2. Round number 2. We're going to do 50 breaths, only if you can. Just take it easy. Inhale fully, and then we start after the exhalation. Thirty more. Last 15. Last 5. Exhale fully. Hold the breath for as long as you comfortably can. And inhale when you feel the urge to breathe. Squeeze the perineum and hold the breath while focusing on the third eye. Let your thoughts wander, coming and going, like a movie clip. And just focus on the inside. Release whenever you feel the urge to breathe and find your own breathing rhythm. Keep your spine straight and the rest of the body relaxed. And imagine a hook on the top of your head, on your crown, and you're hanging with a small thread on the ceiling to keep your spine straight. Okay, round number 3. Gonna aim for 80 breaths. Start with an inhalation, then exhale fully and start. Out. And we're having 30 breaths. Continue on your own. Make all the use of it, of this last round. Exhale, contract your belly, the rest of the body relaxed, the focus on the third eye. Keep on going, 30 more breaths. Ten more. Keep on going. Everything you got. All the negative emotions, let go of it. You can continue even longer if you like. Otherwise, with your next exhalation, hold the breath and bring the awareness within. Inhale whenever you feel the urge to breathe. Squeeze the perineum and focus on the point between the eyebrows. And then hold the breath for as long as you comfortably can. And release whenever you feel the urge to breathe, and find your own breathing rhythm again. You can open your eyes slowly. When you rest your hands on your knees, you can also perform a mudra, Gyan mudra or Chin mudra. Looks like this. You bring the fingertips together of the thumb and the forefinger. The forefinger represents the false ego, and the thumb represents God. So by bringing these two fingers together, we bring us with the divine together. And you can even surrender if you place the thumb over the forefinger. So you place God over the false ego, and you surrender unto it. You can surrender to God, you can surrender to life, or also you can surrender to the prana you breathe in and the prana you release. Just make this humble attempt of surrender yourself into this practice. It will help you to go even deeper. Promise. Money back guarantee. Nadi Shodhana. This is important for us to balance the masculine and the feminine, the Surya, the sun, and the moon side, Pingala and Ida, the right and the left side of the brain. It has so many benefits. This is actually the most important practice, because with this practice we can balance both nadis, the main energy channels, Pingala and Ida, and transform this energy into the Sushumna Nadi. This is the main energy channel in our body along the spine, to bring all the lower energy, all the prana, suck it up and bring it into our crown. So we can transform prana into ojas, into spiritual energy. So it's a very important practice. We shouldn't underestimate this practice. Many think it's so easy, alternate nostril breathing, everyone knows. But this is actually the most essential practice. So I recommend you every day for 10 to 50 minutes practice Nadi Shodhana. Also what is important, there's different variations. Many teachers have a different approach, but usually you always start with the left nostril and you end with the left nostril. Otherwise you create too much heat and too much imbalance in your body. So we inhale, first we inhale, exhale, normally. Then you inhale with the left nostril, exhale to the right nostril. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left. After each in and exhalation, we hold the breath for 3 seconds. I will guide you now, but you have to find your own breathing rhythm. Every one of us breathes differently. It could also be that your nose is blocked. So I give you now a very profound technique. Nobody knows, only a few people, and you're one of them. It's a technique how to unblock your nose. I will release a video these days about it. It helped me in so many ways because the main problem is that our nose is blocked. And you know when you lie on the left side, for example, it's good for sleeping, good for digestion. So the fire is open, the right side is open, the sun is working. And when you lie on the right side, it cools down, the moon is working. This is good for sleeping. The other side is good for resting after you eat. Because our noses are imbalanced, not the noses, but the pingala and the ida, they're not balanced. So it manifests in a blocked or unblocked nose. So it's very important that we balance both sides. But there's a trick. By increasing the heat in the body, by tapping into the sympathetic nervous system, we create also nitric oxide. And by combining all these aspects, we just pinch our nose. We inhale, exhale slowly. We pinch the nose, and then we sway hold the breath. Inhale, exhale, and sway hold the breath. For as long as you comfortably can, and whenever you feel the urge to breathe, you just take a small breath in and find your own breathing rhythm. By doing this, you can unblock your nose very easily. Release whenever you feel the urge to breathe. This was just one round. You can do up to 5 if your nose is very blocked. If nothing helps, then please change your diet. Avoid milk products. I'm not saying don't eat milk products, but avoid them, and sugar and carbohydrates and overeating, and do some sports, some warm up before. Running also helps to unblock the nose. Okay, Nadi Shodhana. We start with 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, then inhale, block the right nostril, and inhale to the left. Hold the breath for 3 seconds, then exhale through the right nostril, keep the left nostril blocked. Again, hold the breath for 3 seconds, then inhale through the right, both nostril blocked. Hold the breath for 3 seconds, and then exhale through the left, right nostril blocked. And then again, you hold the breath for 3 seconds. Continue on your own, 4 more rounds. Remember to hold the breath after each inhalation and exhalation, and focus the awareness only on the breathing as it enters into either nadi, the left nostril, or the prana coming to a third eye. You hold the breath for 3 seconds, surrender, then letting go of the breath to the right nostril, to Pingala nadi. Hold the breath again for 3 seconds and continue like this. In, hold, out, hold. In, hold, out, hold. 2 more rounds. Okay, last round. And you end with exhaling through the left nostril. And then keep your eyes closed and find your own breathing rhythm. Let everything settle and calm down the breathing. Now we're going to do this alternate nostril breathing with Kumbhaka, with breath hold, but not like 3 seconds. Now you hold the breath for as long as you comfortably can. This is already an advanced version, but also suitable for beginners. And this form of Nadi Shodhana goes very deep. You can have a very deep spiritual experience. You inhale to the left, just listen now. Then you hold the breath for as long as you comfortably can, by closing both nostrils. Then you exhale to the right nostril, and again you hold the breath for as long as you can, probably shorter than the other one, to the inhalation, because you have no oxygen into your lungs. So you exhale everything, and you can consciously follow the breath. When you exhale the prana, the air, then also consciously follow the breath out of your body. Imagine that you're out of your body. You hold the breath and then you go back in. Where the attention goes, energy flows. So you can learn to direct your prana, your energy, your whole flow of life with this pranayama technique. Don't push yourself. Not at any point you should feel shortness of breath. And not at any point you should rush into the breathing. It should be very soft, very calm. Don't go on your edge. Hold the breath just for a tiny bit. We're going to do 5 rounds. I will guide you through, but you find your own breathing space. Inhale, then exhale fully. Close your right nostril. Inhale to the left. Then hold the breath for as long as you comfortably can. Don't force yourself. Bring the awareness and the spaciousness, connectedness within. And then you exhale through the right nostril by closing the left. And follow the breath outside of your body. Enter into the energy field. Close both nostrils and hold the breath outside of your body for as long as you comfortably can. Don't go too far yet. Whenever you feel the urge to breathe, you inhale to the right nostril and again hold the breath by closing both nostrils. Okay, 4 more rounds. Continue on your own. I'm gonna join you now for 3 rounds. Two more rounds. Last round. Follow the breath. The awareness is completely on the inhalation, the breath hold, the exhalation and the breath hold. And after your last exhalation through your left nostril, continue breathing as you usually do. 3-step yogic breathing. Find your own breathing rhythm. No pressure, just gentle and soft breaths. And let the breathing come down, let the mind settle, and bring the awareness within. Now we're going to do 3 rounds of Bhastrika, the bellows breath or the breath of fire. It is said with this pranayama, you can get perfection. You can get rid of all the 3 krantis. There's 3 krantis, means like knots, what binds you in this material world. That you want to have mystical powers, perfection, the identification with this material world, the false ego, want to have fame, wealth, prestige, beauty, and the emotional attachment to temporary things. So with this pranayama, it can help you to overcome these three knots what binds you to this life. So if you don't want to get free of the material contaminations and impurities, then don't practice this pranayama. The practice is similar like Kapalabhati, but we breathe 1 second in and 1 second out. Active inhalation and active exhalation. Kapalabhati was active exhalation only. The inhalation followed automatically. Bhastrika is active exhale, active inhale. After 10 breaths, exhale fully. Hold the breath for 2-3 seconds. Then again inhale, fully inhalation. And then apply Mula Bandha. Mula Bandha is the perineum muscle, the muscle between the genitals and the anus. And you squeeze this muscle like you're holding back when you have to go to the toilet. So you squeeze this muscle. By squeezing this muscle, you bring all the prana, all the energy up to your third eye. And you focus on this area here, on the third eye or the crown, and focus on meditating about how the energy goes up. It can really uplift you. So we start with 10 breaths only, doing 3 rounds. Second round 15, third round 20 breaths. Close your eyes and you follow my breathing pattern. Inhale fully, then exhale and go. Fully exhale, hold the breath for 3 seconds, and then again inhale fully. Squeeze perineum muscle and hold the breath for as long as you comfortably can. Focus on the point between the eyebrows. Never hold the breath after an energizing pranayama. You create hyperventilation. So never hold the breath straight after the inhalation. Always first exhale and then you inhale and hold. Otherwise you can get the brain damage. Release whenever you feel the urge to breathe and find your own breathing rhythm. And same as Kapalabhati, during Bhastrika Pranayama, we just consciously breathe into the belly. The rest of the body stays relaxed. Round number 2, 15 breaths. Inhale fully and then exhale and go. Ten more breaths. Exhale fully. Hold the breath for a few seconds and then fully inhale and hold. Squeeze the perineum muscle and bring the awareness to the point between the eyebrows. And whenever you feel the urge to breathe, you just let go and find your own breathing rhythm again. And feel the blood flow, the opening, the energy rises, and your body feels more light, not so heavy anymore. Keep your spine straight, rest of the body relaxed. Whenever you have a question, just feel free to write in the comment section below. Round number 3, we're going to do 20 breaths with a little bit more intensity, slightly stronger and slightly faster. Inhale, exhale, and let's go. Ten more breaths. Fully exhale, hold the breath. Inhale fully, squeeze the perineum, Mula Bandha, and focus on the point between the eyebrows. Hold the breath for as long as you comfortably can. Release whenever you feel the urge to breathe, and find your own breathing rhythm. Make the breath, the inhalation and the exhalation more soft, more calm, and maybe not so deep anymore. So the last pranayama technique is Bhramari pranayama, the bumblebee or humming breath. It's like a sound of Om, Om, Aum, but with mouth closed. You place your tongue on your palate. Keep the awareness, the focus on the point between the eyebrows. You inhale. You can apply Ujjayi breathing if you know. Like you close your throat, like Darth Vader. You inhale. And then you exhale, but you're just letting go without any pressure. Letting go and focus on the third eye and on the sound vibration of Om. This is what would be the easy version, but I want to give you already the more advanced version, what will help you actually more easy to go deep, because you will close the gateways and you will not be distracted from the outside. So you close your eyes by putting your middle finger and ring finger on your eyelids. The forefinger rests on the forehead, the small finger on the upper lip, and then you close your ears with the thumb so that you don't hear anything. Not too much pressure, just that you don't shut down any sound. Not too much pressure on the eyelids, also just to close your eyes from external side, that you don't see anything. And then you focus on the third eye. We're going to do 2 rounds. The first round, we're going to do 6 breaths. You will not hear me and see me because you have your ears and eyes closed. So please count for your own. Then after 6 breaths. You keep your eyes closed. This is very important. You keep your eyes closed and you just listen to the sound after the technique. Then you can go very deep. After the 6 breaths, you open, keep your eyes closed, but release your hands, place them on your knees, and focus on the sound vibration within. After 1 minute, I will start speaking again. Then we do another round, but with 9 breaths. And then again, you listen within. And then we have a short meditation. And then we're done for today. We're almost 1 hour. But it will maybe another 10 minutes. Then we are safe. Okay, inhale, exhale. Close your eyes, your ears. Place your tongue on your palate. Focus on the third eye. Inhale, Ujjayi breath or normal breath. And go. And find the peace within, the calmness, the harmony and balance. It's so easy to go deep. Just by practice this technique daily, your mind and your body will be more aligned. And you will get control of your mind and your senses. Okay, round number 2. You're gonna do 9 breaths. Make sure your tongue touches the palate. You can adjust the power of the vibration by adjusting the pressure of the tongue. Close your eyes, close your ears, and focus on the point between the eyebrows. Bring the awareness within as much as possible. If you're more experienced, you can also focus simultaneously on the third eye and on the heart chakra. Inhale, exhale, and the 9 breaths. and find the spaciousness, the calmness within. As you inhale, you're opening up the heart, opening up the chest, and exhale, just letting go. Wonderful. You're not this body, and you're not even the mind. You're conscious, living being, the spiritual spark within this body. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat means eternal. You were never born, and you will never die. You will be always there in the present moment. Chit, knowledge, consciousness, awareness, emanating like the sun rays, emanating to the whole universe. In the same way, the consciousness emanates to the whole body. Ananda, bliss, joy, happiness, spiritual ecstasy. This is your true nature. Rub your hands together and place them on your heart center. And breathe into your heart chakra. Inhale fresh prana. Feel the expansion in the heart. And exhale, letting go. Feel how the prana expands more and more over your gross physical and your more subtler body. Inhale all the love and devotion into your heart. And exhale, surrender. Into your heart, fresh prana, and as you exhale, opening up, expand. Wonderful. Place your hands in the prayer position in front of your chest, and we're going to chant now a very antique, ancient mantra, which is dated back over 5,000 years. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Inhale. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Rub your hands together. Place them over your eyelids and forehead. And deeply look within yourself. What do you see? What do you experience? How do you feel? Feel the connectedness, the spaciousness within. This will help you to connect body and mind and to bring this state of being with you during the day. Slowly start massaging your eyelids and your forehead, your skull, your face muscles, your neck, your shoulders and your upper back, your chest, your abdominal area, your lower back, under the armpits, your arms, upper arms, lower arms, your hands on both sides, your waist, your legs, and your feet. Namaste. This was a more traditional practice of pranayama. We did some very gentle breathing, some more energizing breathing. Perfect for beginners. Not to do much, like my friend was worried that it can be dangerous and we get too much airy, too much energy. But as you can see, that's not the case. Pranayama should ground you. It should help your mind to withdraw from the material creation and to go within. I hope this session could help you. Check out my other videos. I describe each of this technique in detail. I'm going to do more live streams in future, especially today. I thought, yeah, why not doing 2 live streams today for the International Yoga Day. Yoga means union, to unite, to join, to connect. So why don't we all connect together and practice yoga? Not just breathing, not just handstands and postures, but yoga is so much more. To find the devotion, find the love, and serve. Serve other beings, serve God. Make your life valuable. Start in the morning with daily practice of yoga. This will help you to create the right spirit, the right mood, to have a nice and wonderful day, to achieve what you want, and to help other people to achieve what they want, and to make everyone happy, peaceful, and energized. Thanks for watching. Namaste.